Hey y'all, how's everyone doing? Well, I hope everybody's doing okay, and I am going to do a haul because everything is in the way. So much stuff is in the way that I'm going to do a haul just to get it out of the way. How's that? Not only that, I'm going to tell y'all, these two little bangs have been bothering me all day. So I'm just going to chop them. Yep. They're just like little weasels that have been, like... Okay, now it's like curling inward. But I still see them. There's more little weasels. Quit it, weasels. I think I need to have my hair trimmed. My bangs trimmed. Okay. Are some of you going? Okay. Now I'm a hair cuttress. I got some Kendra Scott earrings today that I absolutely love. They're called featherweights. But I gotta tell you, they are kind of featherweighty. This part of the hoop, but the knot's not. It's a little heavier, but I really like them. What do y'all think? What do y'all think of them? They're just hoops. They're silver hoops with a knot, a little love knot. Okay. My hair is not looking great today. Y'all, there is another one of those little hairs. Okay. Alright, that's the most I'm going to do. What are some things? Well, first of all, I got another one of these Nest candles, and this is in bamboo, and I love this. I feel like this is like one of those smells that makes your house smell really elegant. The candles are like, I think $42. So I mean, they're $40, $45 candles if you add tax and everything, and the gasoline to get up there. But I love them. I love this smell. It just smells so nice and so elegant. I feel like it says Nest somewhere on it. I think it's right about there. Anyway, I love it. Okay, this is going to drive me crazy because I can feel these little hairs. So please forgive me. And that I fiddle with my hair so much. I'm never happy with my hair, so I'm always fiddling with it. Okay, so let's just go through and open all these things. Shall we? This will likely be more than one. Yes, I have that much stuff. Alright, this one I wanted to tell y'all about though. Okay, so I ordered 3 of these. So it's in a little package and it's got 2 more of these. And this is Loume, or Loume? Loume. Loume? Love my Loume. It's 72-hour deodorant protection. And it's aluminum free, baking soda free, and doctor developed and hypoallergenic. And it's for both underarms and private parts. Now some of you may be going, private parts? It's like, okay. On your panty, little wedge right there. The skin on either side, just because it gets hot down there, because our bodies are naturally hot. While we're talking, I've got to get this hair again. So it gets a little musty down there sometimes, or sweaty, for a lot of people. And sometimes that happens to me, sometimes it doesn't. I'm just being real because we're girls here and we need to help each other out. I feel like women don't talk enough about things, and it's not like your doctor tells you either. Even your gynecologist doesn't tell you some of this stuff. And I don't know why that is. I mean, how else would we know these things if we don't share with each other? And then you need to ask a doctor or somebody what's normal. Well, I think the lady that made this or came up with this, developed this, is a gynecologist. And I think the story is that she lost one of her children. I don't know if it was a baby, she miscarried or what, but I remember, you can look. It's Loume, L-U-M-E, and it's got the line over the E. So I don't know. Normally it's an accent aigu that makes it Loume or Loume. So I don't know which way you pronounce it, whether it's Loume or Loume. I think it's Loume. Because usually the line there is an E sound. And it's when it's the little curve that it's Loume, the S sound. So I think it's Loume. But anyway, she developed this, and she started getting information from people about them using it. One person said that it had given her life back because she had some sort of disease that caused her to have really bad body odor. I don't know if it was from sweat or just poor oils or I don't know what it was. I don't know what the disease was. I'm not even sure they said, but she said using this, it absolutely neutralized it, and therefore it changed her life. And so for the lady that developed this, it changed her life because she felt like she really had purpose to try to help people. And sometimes you need that. I remember a friend of mine, she lost her daughter, 18 years old, and she just didn't want to go on. And you know, sometimes you say the wrong things. And I said, but you've got 2 other children that need you. You know, you have a son and a teenage daughter. And she goes, I just don't want to live. And I remember thinking, but what about them? But the thing is, she had such a loss in her heart, she felt like she could not go on. And it wasn't long after that that my dog died. And I did not have children, and so my dog was like my child. And I went to church, and I didn't tell anybody how much pain I was in because I knew no one would understand because it was just a dog. And I remember she came up to me at church. I've told this story before, but I want to tell it again. She came up to me at church, and she said, Beth, I'm so sorry for your pain. I know that, you know, I heard about the fact that Tootsie died. I said, and she goes, and I know that deep pain. And I said, oh no, your pain, you've lost an 18-year-old daughter. And she goes, it's the same pain. She goes, it's how much you love. And I thought, this was not like an off the charts educated woman. She was a mother of 3, which to me is off the charts educated. But I mean, and she wasn't like an in-depth kind of person. She was, I'm sorry, I'm saying all the wrong things. She was extremely shy. You didn't hear her talk a lot about anything in any kind of depth is what I meant. It was always kind of surface, but it was mostly because she was so shy. But it just showed me the wisdom behind her, because I don't think I've ever forgotten that, and I've used it to help so many people feel a sense of comfort when they have pain from something that they feel like nobody will understand. But it's how much we put ourself, our love, our whatever into that hurts so bad when it's gone. And I honestly believe when you pour out so much love to someone and they're gone, a loved one is gone, whether it's through death, divorce, breaking up, whatever it is, it takes a piece of you with it. And that's that pain. And some people say, well, I'll never love again. No, you don't want to not love again. But it is awfully painful. And sometimes you have to have the distraction of someone else. I've had people who lost a child, and they adopted a child, and it didn't replace their child. It just helped distract them from the pain with a true purpose of a legitimate calling to help that new person. I remember after Stormy and Sheba died, and we got Bree and Velvet, I was in so much pain. I felt that way again. I felt almost like suicidal. I thought, this is crazy. I don't know why I feel like I just want to die. Because I feel so much emptiness. It's just, I couldn't describe it. There was like this hole. There was this, life was missing. And it's because a part of my life that they had held was missing. And to have Bree and Velvet come in, shooting on all 4 cylinders, needing this and doing that, and need to train how to go potty and get outside, and they want treats, and they need to be pet, and they want to play the ball. It did help. It does help. It does help. And it helps you go on. Of course, when I would stop and think, just like when I stop and think about losing my mom, it's painful. But I focus a lot on helping my dad. And I know that when Jesus picks up my dad, it's going to be that same pain, and it'll need to be something else. It's just, I think we do have to, you know, I know counselors, I have a psychology degree, and I know that they tell you you can't do that. You have to face the pain, and you don't stifle it and stuff it down. I'm not telling you to do that. But I do believe in the distraction of life to help you with death. I really do. And apparently that is what the lady who developed this did, and that's why this means so much. You can put this on your underarms, in your groin area, your feet. You know, that's another place where we have smells, and they're not always pleasant. Our nose isn't trained anymore for that. I'm sure back before we got into all perfumes and perfect soaps and cleanliness, we may have been used to the smell of grime, or the smell of sweat, or the smell of whatever, the mustiness of our body, and the warmth and the moisture. And this somehow neutralizes that. And the point of it is, it's 72-hour protection, and it's aluminum free. And that's a big deal with deodorants right now, is not having aluminum in them. Because I do have some products that work. I think I showed you, I can't think of the brand. But it's an all day, kind of 24-hour product, but it has aluminum. And you also have to watch out for talc. There's things that have been shown to prove cancer causing versus just could cause. They are causal, and so it's important that we look for those kind of things. It does have ingredients derived from almonds. It's vegan and cruelty free. And one thing is, it says store upright at room temperature. Choose the tube on the go for external use only. Don't use on irritated skin, and discontinue if irritation comes up. Only for internal parts. You would never put this inside you. This is external only. And I would also say about this, as much as I love it, you do have to put on just a little bit at a time and let it dry. Because I didn't know that, and I put it on, and then I put my bra on, and it like made this hard surface on the material and ruined my bra. So, and I have expensive bras from Soma, so that was a big deal. And it warns you about that. It says, this is a unique product. For best tips, check out getting started on the website www.lumedeodorant.com, Lume deodorant.com. So I would suggest y'all check it out, use it. It does work. You just have to make sure you put it on like after you take a shower, but before you put on your underwear. Go ahead and just put this on and let it be drying, like maybe while you dry your hair or something, in like a house coat or something that, and seriously, it would have to be something that you don't mind it getting messed up, because this will mess up your clothes if it doesn't dry before you put them on. Okay, or that's been my experience. But it lasts. It does last, and it also does not. It's hypoallergenic. It does not clog pores. Because I was thinking, well, if it's that, how does it just keep you from the sweat from being able to get out? No, it does let it out, but it neutralizes the odor. So anyway, this scent, by the way, I chose a scented one, and it's jasmine rose, and I really like it a lot. So I just want to tell y'all, I liked it so much, I got the bundle. I got 3 because it is safer. It's the safest thing that I know of. So I don't know if I have a price on this.